Hi, I'm G.
And I'm Michelle.
And we are
The Bin Pickers. Why are you laughing?
Sorry. I'm only supposed to say, how are you doing today?
No, I'm not doing it today.
Good.
Oh, good.
So, let's see. Oh, yeah. Guess what G is thinking about today?
What is G thinking about today?
Bras!
You made a mess. So if any of you guys watch Elmo, you know how Elmo they go like, what are you thinking about today, Elmo? And then he says he's thinking about, or whatever it is. However.
Usually not bras, but that's what I've been thinking about. That's what I've been working on. Probably going to work on it for a whole week. Probably.
So he wanted to be like Elmo. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone wants to be like Elmo, right?
Yeah, so we started listing bras. We've done bras many, many, many years. We've always done it the same. Like, we get them, save them up, and then he sorts them out between brands, and then sorts them out between sizes, and then if any of them match up, you know, you can do that as a lot. So we'll save them up for, I mean, until he gets his overflowing box, right?
Well, I had, like, many overflowing boxes. I've saved them up for quite a while.
Well, and this, a lot of them are, like, from when we
Well, I got, like, 28 Victoria's Secret that one day at the bin.
Right.
So there was a lot of bras. And I took just a little clip to show you when I sorted them out. I did Victoria's Secret into a pile, and then, like, I'm going to say it wrong, I always do.
Cacique.
All in a pile.
Local.
Right, like that. I just did a little video just so you could see that. But then, like she said, I sort them into sizes. All Victoria's Secret in the sizes. And then if there's two that are the same. Some of them I had like 4 that were all the same. I put those together. We haven't started on the Victoria's Secret yet. But she put on some plus size ones on Bin Pickers Plus. Sold some of those.
I know, right? I just listed a couple lots and we sold some. So that's good. It's always like if you're at the bin or you're wherever you are. If you can get them cheap enough. You know, and there's a couple bras that match. Like I had 2 Playtex. I mean, Playtex isn't super. I mean, it is expensive, but it's not like super expensive. And you know, I put 2 on for $10 and we sold them. So
but they were a big size.
They were a bigger size, right? But usually, if you can find a couple of each of the same, you know, reasonably priced. Right. I mean, we wouldn't go more than $1 in a bra. But we don't anyway. We get them all at the bin.
We get them at the bin, and so. A lot of times 4 or 5 bras is £1, you know, so we have $1.19 and 5 bras.
Right.
So that is great for your return on investment when you're paying just pennies for them and then sell them for $8-10, whatever. And obviously sometimes we sell them, we don't sell our bras for $10 or less. Sometimes we sell them for $20, you know, it depends on each bra, you know, but you make a lot of profit off of that.
Definitely. So that's always something we're looking out for. I know a lot of other people do it too. But when we used to only do auction, I mean, how long? We've been doing bras like 10 years. Is that right?
For a long time.
At least 10 years we've been doing bras. And it was always nice when we'd be like the only ones getting them.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot more people get them now. So, you know, if they see a bunch of bras, they're like right on them. So we have to look.
But at our bin now here in Indiana, there's not many bras usually.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. I mean,
but there's not people really getting
Oregon, there was
either.
always tons.
Yeah.
You know, California, there was tons. Obviously, they had those auctions where they would pull out all the bras. Now, maybe here they pull out bras for some reason. I don't know.
No, because then they don't do auctions or anything like that here. I wish they did, though, kind of.
So it was crazy. We're not talking about. We went to the bin yesterday and it was crazy. Like, they were switching out all the rows of clothes. So how many? That's like 5 rows? 5 rows of clothes. Every hour, they were switching them out. It was crazy. I mean, we only stayed for a little bit, like for 2 switch outs, right? Yeah. But it was like, well, I couldn't keep up. Because by the time, you know, you get through and then you sort through what you got, it's already time for them to switch out again. It's crazy.
Right. Yeah, we couldn't sort our stuff. It's like, it just... An hour goes by pretty fast when you're looking at the stuff and then trying to sort. And they're switching it out again, and it's like...
And the baby was like, I need a diaper change. I mean, he didn't say that, obviously, because he's only 5 months. But, you know what I mean? So it was like, it was like chaotic at the bin.
Yeah, it was.
Can't wait for my alone day all by myself.
Well, she won't even drive anywhere, so...
I'm scared. I'm scared. like the snow, and then, you know, it's been so cold, and then the ice. I don't like to drive, even though once you get out to the main roads, it's totally fine.
Right.
But I'm still a little chicken about it.
Yeah. So
I'm
she'll
a
get
California
used to
girl.
it. It's going to take a little while to get used to it.
I like sunshine, clear roads. I mean, I was thinking about this last night. You know, in California, you don't ever have to worry about, is it going to snow? Is it going to rain? Is it going to not anything? Whatever. You can just go do what you want to do because there's no, you don't have to think about anything. You know what I mean?
It's different here. Everything's different here. Traffic is so much better. Obviously, the weather is not quite as good as it is there. You know, we went to the DMV, and there's like 3 people in there instead of 300.
BMV.
Oh, right.
BMV here.
BMV.
BMV.
Right.
But it was beautiful. Seriously. Like, I remember going to California. I got there, you know, close to when they opened. The line still wrapped around. The next time I went, it's still all wrapped. I mean, the lines there were insane, right? I mean, of course, you guys know, you've heard, you know, most DMVs are like that. Here we go. There's like 2 people in front of us right when they opened. They got us, and nobody's in there.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
It was nice. I mean, it was nice.
No stress. I mean, that's what I feel like. It's a lot less stressful, obviously, because you're not dealing with the traffic. You're not dealing with like so many people all right there.
Right.
But we'll see.
Okay, so I got another little tip for you that I use anyways, and it might help you. So somebody had commented, and I don't remember, there's so many comments, I forget who it was, but somebody said, how do you get smells out of clothing that you can't wash or something? So if it's like new with tag, but it smells, or it's cashmere, you can't wash that, stuff like that. How do you get smells out of that you can't wash it? Obviously, if you can wash it, you put it in the wash, and that usually helps.
And Febreze too sometimes.
I've had things that smell really bad, smoke, stuff like that, and they're new with tags. You don't want to take the tags off. It's not new anymore, you know, or cashmere or whatever. What I do is I put it in the freezer for 4 or 5 days. You know, I actually have something in the freezer right now. It's been out there for probably 3 weeks or something.
Like
it's been out there for a while. We have a refrigerator out in our garage, and I just throw it in there, put it in a bag, throw it in there, and then, you know, after 3 or 4 days, take it out and see if it smells better. If not, put it back in for another 3 or 4 days. That works. I mean, I've had it. It's amazing.
It does work really well. I mean, even if you're like cold, like we are now, we could probably put them outside and let it kind of get that.
So I seen something on what's that called?
Hack Your Life.
No, it's
I love that show.
Extreme Cheapskates or whatever,
oh.
where they don't wash their clothes, they put them in the freezer, stuff like that. So that was kind of the, you know, kind of where I got it. Plus, you know, my grandma also had said, if it smells, put it in the freezer.
Yeah, she had her whole chest freezer, and he had bots and stuff, and we had it all. Like
when we were in
Michigan,
I put some stuff in her freezer and left it there, and then she's like, "Why is there clothing?
Why is there pants in my freezer?" It was kind of funny, but anyway.
So yeah, that's a good tip. I like that. It works, and there you go.
He likes to get lots of tips from Extreme Cheapskate show.
Yeah, and then you realize I'm not a cheapskate. I mean, hello. I guess. Yeah. At all. So yeah, and so one other thing, our last video, I wasn't. We didn't do the. Actually, Michelle didn't even want to do the video on that, so I wasn't trying to do drama or anything.
Or calling anybody out. I mean, of course,
we're a drama-free channel here. I wasn't calling out any person, and I actually wasn't even saying don't do that. I didn't say any of that stuff. The only point I was trying to make was, you guys, you don't need that. Now, if they can do that...
But some people need it. Some people need hand-holding, and they need somebody there to reassure them, here's what you should be doing. I think that's great.
Right. But you guys don't need that. That's all I was saying. So, if, you know, the people want to do that, and people want to pay them for that, and their time is worth something. I agree with that. So
Absolutely.
I wasn't calling anyone out. It's like, if you do that, that's great. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just telling you guys, you don't need that. Okay, you don't want to build your store like any of the other people,
exactly
or,
like anybody else.
or
You want
like
to have your
us.
own. You want to have your own way that you do it, and you're going to figure out what works best for you, and you probably have already figured that out, right?
Well, we're still working on things. I mean,
Okay,
after many years, we still try things and go, "Oh, this doesn't work," or that, you know. I mean, like we just started our plus size.
We did. So we started that last week, right? Like 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And we've actually sold. Well, I've sold 10 things on there, and like $160 or something like that, or 100.
Not great, but we're selling some stuff, and we're learning.
We're learning what sells.
Yeah.
Not pants.
The bras are selling on there. You only put a few on.
And I sold quite a few tops, and then that suit, and we sold a jacket. I mean, so it's always learning experience. And if you can pay somebody and they give you some ideas and you learn from that, then it is worth it. I mean, you know what I mean?
I know, but...
if you want to go down that road. So I just want to, I want to apologize if I don't want anybody to think that we were calling them out or saying anything like that. We just want people to know there's many ways that you can do stuff, and you don't have to do yours like how somebody tells you or somebody suggests or whatever. But
that's the thing. You don't want your store. I mean, if everyone has the same store, no one's different. No one's going to sell anything.
Right.
You don't want to build your store like anyone else's. You want to do it your own way. And what works for you, use that. And what isn't working, get rid of that. You know, do it what works for you. Because I can sell some things that other people can't sell. And same thing with everyone else. Other people, they can sell things. I can never sell them.
Right.
You know, it's like, that's just the way it is. You know,
and
what works for you, do that.
And we're all like in the same boat. I mean, all of us, like you guys that watch us and everything. It's like we're trying to be, you know, make money for ourselves, right? I mean, that's what most people, they want to either make their living that way or they want to make a little extra money or whatever. So we're all in the same situation. That's where, or same boat kind of thing.
Right. But we don't want to all do it the same. We want to all be different.
Just like,
and we're really different. That's why we pick outside the box.
We're really different.
Well, we are. We are
only
different.
bin.
I mean,
I don't know a lot of resellers that are only bin. You know what I mean? For the most part, I guess.
I want to go to thrift stores.
It's so expensive.
We haven't even been to the Salvation Army here yet.
And they told us like there's like sales and stuff.
Like 69 cents. I mean, that's cheaper than the bin on some things, you know. So we will go check that out.
It's just so fun at the bin. Every time we go, I'm like, I want to go back. I want to go back.
Yeah, the bin is for us.
Well, and plus, like
we're like bin pickers.
I needed more. We are bin pickers. I needed more curtains. I found them. You know, clothes for the kids. Found them. Yeah. It's just like I feel like it's just so awesome.
And it's cheap. It's
so cheap.
It's
cheap.
Right.
Cheap. And a big pig. Like my daughter always wanted a pig, like a real pig, right? Well, we can't have one, obviously. So I got her. It's like a Melissa and Doug.
We can have a pig,
but it's a life-size pig. It's so cute, and it was new with tags. Ha! Love it. And it probably weighed like what, 4 pounds? You paid $4.
That's the kind of stuff that she definitely picks outside the box for sure.
I'm always,
but that's not necessarily what I'm talking about.
I get sidetracked, especially if I'm holding the baby. I get sidetracked, like, you know, oh, what do I need at home or something? So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. 5,000 subscribers. I didn't even mention that.
I know. Thank you guys so much. It's so awesome.
Yeah, we finally got there.
That's so great. So thank you guys very much for that.
Thank you all for watching. Yeah.
5,000 subscribers.
And commenting and stuff. We read them, you know.
You guys, I'm really bad. I'm so bad at, like, responding. I'm so bad at responding to emails. I'm really bad at all that. I have email list this long. I'm really bad.
Actually, in our inbox, there was like 4,000.
I still have those. So when we traveled across country, you know, we were limited internet. I think it's 6,000. On one of my emails, like our main email, like our eBay stuff goes there.
6,000 emails. So,
and I'm like, I can't sit there and it just takes too much time, and I can't select all to do it. Yeah. So I'm like, man, whatever. I'm just gonna say that, I guess. Oh, my dad would be so ashamed.
I bet he's watching.
I know, right? Okay.
Okay.
Anything else?
You know, get little things at the bin.
And just we watch other resellers on YouTube. We watch them. I like to watch them. We've learned a lot of stuff from all the resellers on YouTube.
Oh, absolutely.
All the resellers on Instagram. that's the awesome thing. It's like everybody can learn from each other.
Right.
That's what's so cool. I love it. We didn't have this. You know, when we started, we didn't have anybody to ask.
No.
We didn't have anybody to compare to or
Everything
anything.
was trial and error then.
Seriously.
Because there was no one else.
There was
then.
no one.
No one.
And then our neighbor, she started selling Thrifting for the Nest. She was like our neighbor across the street when we lived in Oregon.
Yeah.
And then she started selling, so I felt like, yay! And she would go to the same bin as us. So, you know, I could see, like, would she get from the bin and everything. So it was fun, like, actually having somebody to relate to like that.
Right.
And now we're here. We have to just do it online.
And you can get good advice from everyone that does YouTube and Instagram or whatever, all that stuff. Absolutely, you can.
You can. It's great. I love it.
But don't model your store after someone else. That's all I'm saying. You know, just make it.
I mean, I don't even have a store. On 2 of our accounts, we don't even have a store. We just pay the 50, or we do the 50 listings. So some people say don't do that. So, you know, everybody has to do their own thing.
Right. And you do what works. I mean, that's just common sense. If it works for you, you keep doing it. And if it doesn't, you change it. It's that simple. It is that simple.
It's like this time. What's that from?
It's the Bee movie.
Oh, that's
Remember
right.
the bee?
When he's like, hit it this time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And believe me, we've done it. We've been there. We're like, this time,
We still do it. We still do it. We still get stuff. We're like, maybe it'll sell this time.
Yeah.
No. Maybe. Okay. Anyway.
That's mostly her, actually. Who's like, I can sell this. I'm like, that'll never sell.
Okay, Greg is the wonderful bin picker, okay? Let's just say that.
No, come on. You do great, too.
Okay.
You're learning from me.
I'm learning from him. Okay.
Yeah.
It's true. We learn from each other.
Absolutely.
We couldn't do this without each other. I don't know how people can do it by themselves because we couldn't do it without...
I couldn't imagine doing it by myself.
No. Like somebody had asked, like I had said, to put 50 things on. Well, he took all the pictures, so I didn't do that. I just listed it out. So, and he sorts the stuff. He takes the pictures. I really just list. I help him once in a while do other stuff, but he mainly does everything else, you know?
I do the easy stuff and let her do the listing.
Yeah,
She's good at it, so...
Well, that's like when we started
and
doing
I'm
it, we
really
figured out...
slow at typing and stuff. That's not my strong point. So...
There you go.
That's her strong point.
So we couldn't do it without each other, so I don't know, yeah. I mean, I guess I could do it without him. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't want to, because he works really hard.
Well, thank you. You work really hard, too.
Yes. Maybe he'll take me out to eat. It's been 2.5 weeks, you guys. I'm having withdrawals.
That's like some record since we've been married, probably.
I know, I think it is.
2.5 weeks without going out to eat.
I know. So, there you go. Okay, we'll let you go.
I told her she can go out to eat anytime she wants.
I don't want to drive. Okay.
It's only our street. Our street is like packed down snow, and it's really slippery on our street. Once you get out to the roads, though, they're fine. But I think we have more snow coming. It's been so cold here. I mean...
-11? That is just too cold. I mean, that was the actual temperature. It wasn't even with the wind chill. It was so cold.
I love it here. I love a lot of things about here. But, man, when it's this cold, I'm thinking about packing up moving to Florida next.
Yeah, what? It's snowing in Florida.
Okay, but it's not as cold as it is here.
It's true, right? Well, neither is California. It's 75 and sunny.
What's that?
So, really quick, I really am going to stop after this.
Okay.
When we first moved, so we lived in Michigan for a little bit. I met him. We got married, blah, blah, blah. Then we moved to Oregon, okay? We moved to Oregon, record-breaking rain. It rained for 40 days straight. It had never, or it hadn't done that in a really long time.
As soon as we got there, it was 40 straight days. The first 40 days were there rain.
Right? So, okay. And then we moved to California, we moved to California, and then they had record heat. Okay, and now we move here. Some of these are record colds. So it's like, yeah.
You're welcome.
Where are we going to move next?
We're like bad luck on the weather thing, I think.
No, I think it's just, it's like, really? This will happen, you know? Yeah. Because this time last year, we remember in California, we were like sweating. We had to open the front door at night.
It was like 100. I mean, you know, and over 100 there.
It was crazy. And now we're freezing.
And now we're in -11, stuff like that. Wow. We're one extreme to the other, I guess.
Hey, it's fun.
Soon it'll be warm and we'll forget about all this.
Then we'll be complaining because we're sweating.
Probably.
Hopefully we're not complaining. We're not meaning to complain. But.
Okay, we'll let you go.
We're thankful for everyone. I'm thankful for everybody, every other reseller out there, everybody that's in the whole reseller community. I'm really thankful for that. I've learned so much. And then you also feel like you're not alone, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole thing. Like, you're not the only... Because I always felt like that. Like, oh, it's only us. And we couldn't relate to anybody. So it's cool to relate to other people.
Right.
So I'm really thankful for that. And thank you guys so much to subscribing. That we got to 5,000 subscribers. We really appreciate that.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for watching. Hope you guys are getting good stuff. Making good sales. And we'll be back with a haul video soon.
Yeah.
All our stuff.
Okay. And also, after this... I took a little video with my glasses at the bin.
Oh, right.
That was, I think, on New Year's Day.
Oh, New Year's Day. It was beautiful. Nobody was there.
There was no one there, as you will see in the video. So keep watching so you can see just a little. And I need to do some practice on using the glass. That was the first time that I used them at the bin. I'm going to do a lot more and have better video. Sorry, it's not really good. It was my first time. And I'm learning on that.
And your bra video?
And my bra video, yes, I'll put that in there.
So we have a few things after this.
That's real short. I just, boop, I sort them out. And you'll see I have giant piles of different ones I sorted out. Yeah. So keep watching.
I'm going to get to work.
And watch that. Yes. And bras, we're going to be doing bras. Oh, yeah. I forgot on bin pickers, I listed out a whole bunch of my vintage... Not a whole bunch, but some of my vintage military stuff and stuff like that. My old 40s Nuitag pants I got. I put those on. They got bids right away.
There's like 23 people watching them, those jeans.
So you might want to check that out. Oh, also, the E-Deal Mart vest I was wearing. Someone commented, you should auction that off. So I put that on with my military stuff. No one's watched it. Probably won't sell. I'll probably have to take off E-Deal Mart and put bin picker on the back or something. But
put more patches
if it doesn't
on there.
Sell, but,
just put different patches over the E-Deal Mart.
But yeah, I put that on. So if you want to check that on bin pickers, yeah. So hopefully some of my vintage stuff that's outside the box is good and sells good. Some of it has bids, a lot of watchers. So yeah.
We'll see what happens. Because we did actually something outside the box yesterday. We had auctions ending.
Oh, our Lululemon, remember?
Oh, yeah. So Lululemon, we had Lululemon with issues.
17 pieces.
17 pieces, $86.
Yeah.
You know, and they had some had holes, spots, fuzzy, stuff that I didn't feel comfortable putting on singly. So we lotted it all up, mixed sizes, mixed styles. We put it out. That's what it sold for, $86.
Yeah.
And then the men's stuff, we had a bunch of base layers like icebreakers.
With holes and stuff. I still pick
Smart
them.
wool, yeah, with holes. We'll still pick
some
them up.
only sold for like 5, some sold for 10. They didn't sell for a lot, but
not too bad. I mean, it's still a good return on investment for us.
The one had holes all over it, and I still picked it up. And I'm like, I want to see if I can sell this. And I sold it $4.75 or something like that. But
you did it. You have to prove people that you can do it.
Yep. Okay, so there you go. Don't model your store after any one person or one thing. Model it after you. I guess that is one person, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Or two people like us.
Right.
I mean, not like us. Like, we do ours like our way. And trust me, it's a struggle sometimes. He wants to do one thing, I want to do another thing. We have to come up with compromise.
We do have to compromise.
So I guess it would be nice to work by yourself. Then you wouldn't have to
You could do whatever you wanted
else.
then. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's it. No drama here. Pick outside the box.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Okay, I'm going to show you my bras here. Hopefully this looks okay. Okay, so this is miscellaneous stuff. It's not bras. It's like nighties and different nightgowns and just different stuff. Pink stuff. So I sorted everything out. Like new things there. These are all Vassarette bras. Forget what these are. Vanity Fair. So I'll just show you a few of these here. Chantel bras. I just sorted them out into piles. This is just miscellaneous everything here. These are my vintage bras. I'll send those out to auction. Some of these bras are super old. And sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. But look at these bras. See if you can see that. That is old. So anyways, tons of old bras in there. This pile over here, those are all Victoria's Secret bras. Basically just sorted them out. This is all Wacol, pile of Wacol. I have some plus size things. These are all Kashik bras. Okay, now I'm going to sort some more.